This can be your year, man. This can be your year. You can control it. You can own it. You can take charge and make this year your year. But you have to remember that if nothing changes, nothing changes. In order to get a different outcome, we have to do a different input. We can't keep expecting that we're going to keep getting a different result when we keep doing the same input. If we keep doing the same things every single day, how can we expect a different outcome? This can be your year. But if you keep doing what you've always done, you'll keep getting what you've always got. And if you aren't where you want to be, then something has to change. But nothing changes if nothing changes. And so you need to take a step. You need to risk it. You need to put it all on the line. You need to go out there and burn your boats. You need to cut ties. You need to stop going to the club, stop partying, cut off friends, lock in, focus on yourself and make it happen. You only have one life. There's only one of you in this world. And you are in charge. You have control. You dictate what happens on a day-to-day basis. And this could be your year. This could be that year. This could be that month. This could be that day. This could be that turning point for you in your life where things change. But it's going to be difficult. And you're going to have to sacrifice. And you're going to have to suffer. And you're going to have to endure and go through pain. But pain is necessary. Pain is where growth happens. Pain is where we move. Pain is what allows us to get to the next level. Because pain is insinuating growth, and growth is insinuating change. And so we have to change our perspective on pain. As pain has a negative connotation with it, we have to change the perspective of pain to be good. We have to change our perspective of pain to be beneficial, to be the reason that we are growing. Look at pain as success. Because if you are in pain, it means you are changing. It means you are growing. It means you are learning. It means you are getting closer to your goal. Pain is what we should look for. Pain is the thing that should fuel us. Because then we know we're on the right track. Because nothing worth doing wouldn't come easy. Let me rephrase that. If something was easy, then it wouldn't be worth it. Something was easy, it wouldn't be worth it. So if something is difficult, just know that it's going to be painful and difficult, and you're going to have to suffer and sacrifice. But that's exactly what makes it worth it, is because you have to go through those trials and tribulations. And that's why most won't, because you have to endure some sort of pain, which is what makes it valuable, because most people will not endure the pain. And so we should embrace the pain and seek the pain, because it is what everybody runs from. Stop being like everybody else. Stop trying to fit in. Stop trying to rub elbows. Stop trying to be like everybody else. Because if you want to make waves in this world, you can't fit in. You can't just be like everybody else. You can't do what they say, talk the way they talk, walk the way they walk, do what they do, think how they think. That's cool if you want to be mediocre, if you want to be average. But if you want to stand out, if you want to be exceptional, if you want to be remembered, people don't remember people that fit in. People remember people that win. And so if you win, they're going to talk about you. So get to work. Get to work. It's brutal. And it's difficult, and you will hate it. But that's exactly the reason that you should keep going, is because it's tough. Because if it wasn't tough, would it be worth doing? Ask yourself that question. If it wasn't tough, then would it be worth doing? Think about it. If it wasn't tough, then everybody would do it, because it's easy. Because everybody can do easy. Everybody can do things that require no sacrifice, that don't require you to go through change. Anybody can do those things. which is why it's not valuable. It isn't looked at as good if everybody can do it. Because if it's easy, everybody can do it. And if everybody can do it, it's not valuable. And so if it is difficult, that's what makes it worth doing. That's what makes it worth pursuing, knowing that it is difficult. So I'll leave you with one of my favorite quotes, which is, I'm thinking about it. I'll pull it up so I can quote it properly for the sake of this. Okay, let me pull this up here. If you cannot risk, you cannot grow. If you cannot grow, you cannot be your best. And if you cannot be your best, you cannot be happy. And if you cannot be happy, then what else matters? To risk is the step we need to take in order to grow. And to grow means we can be our best, and to be our best means we can be proud, we can be happy, we can be fulfilled, we can do something with purpose. And that's what makes it worth doing. But there's a catch, and that's that you have to be a fool to take risk. You have to be a fool to do what no one else is willing to do. You have to be some kind of crazy to do what most people won't. And that's the most difficult part, is taking that step, taking that leap of faith, and deciding that you're going to do it. Deciding that you're going to make that change. Deciding that you're going to take action. Deciding that you are the one that ultimately controls your life. And if you don't take charge, if you just stand still, the world will move away from you. Because the world doesn't stop for anybody. And so you can't stop for the world. You have to keep moving. 24/7, 365. Keep moving every single day, even if it's tough. Just keep moving. And if you keep moving every single day, and you keep doing the actions that will lead you to the result that you want, you will get there if you do not give up. Because there's no such thing as failure so long as you don't quit. If you keep going, you cannot fail. The hardest part is starting. That is where everybody fails. Because people would rather the world make a decision for them than them make a decision and be wrong. Most people want the world to make decisions for them because they are scared of making a decision because they might be wrong. So are you going to let the fear of you potentially making a mistake hold you back from your fullest potential of being the best version of yourself? That's what you have to ask yourself. Is will you? Because let me tell you this. Being brave, being courageous is not doing something because it's easy. It's not doing something because you are not scared. Being brave, being courageous is doing something while having fear. That is the definition of being courageous. To do something while you are instilled and filled with fear, but doing it regardless because you do not care. My brothers, my sisters, nothing changes if nothing changes. Keep going and take that step. Because if you don't take the risk, there won't be a story.